All right, guys, cliffhanger over copyright is the one that I've been overlooking. And you're saying that it's really powerful and you might be able to use it to get hijackers off potentially, get rid of counterfeiters. It's faster than a trademark, cheaper. Do you want to elaborate? These are all, correct me if I'm wrong, but you want to elaborate on why you think this is the most underlooked potentially?
Right, because we have a law. So there's this thing called the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and within the act, there's this thing we call DMCA takedown. Amazon even has an email address. I believe it's dmca@amazon.com. Google and correct me if I'm wrong. And you could actually just email them and say, hey, I have this copyright, and I have copyrighted images, and these products are being made in the likeness of those images, or I have character, drawings or some type of drawings that are incorporated into my product that are being copied, and those are copyrighted and being used in a competing product. You send a DMCA takedown notice. We follow the process of DMCA, and now you've gotten that person knocked off, and it's statutory. Amazon's going to most likely follow it. They don't mess around with that one because the law has been made clear. The DMCA does not apply to patents. It does not apply to trademarks. That's why I think it's an overlooked rule. I mean, don't make your product look generic. Come up with ideas, come up with characters, right? I mean, think about it. If you made a knife, I don't know why I'm on knives. Why was I nice before? Let's
Because you're a lawyer. You're always attacking and defending.
Yes, if you made a knife. If you make here, these are the AirPods from iPhone. Okay, if you make a version of this, a box for AirPods, and you put a picture of Mario on it, right? Nintendo is going to come in and say you're violating our copyright. Mario is our copyright. We own Mario. It's trademark. And they're going to be able to go through DMCA quickly as well as many other things. But do you see what I'm saying? It's a very easy thing to do. If you have registered copyrights to use the DMCA takedown, it's an overlooked. We help clients get copyrights a lot of times. We try to do it in an expedited manner. But plan ahead when you're sourcing a product, when you're bringing a product to market. This is your blood, sweat, and tears. Come up with ways to distinguish it. We should be filing for copyrights, trademarks, patents, putting it all together so that you have a nice arsenal of weapons to go against for those who are trying to basically profit from your hard work, from your ideas, from your original thought. You don't want to lose that. There's value there. We want to protect that value. Don't sell yourself short and just, brand register some trademark you came up with. That's not going to help you if somebody's ripping off your product, other than the fact that they're using your name, right? That's not enough. If you put time and effort in designing the look of a product, we can protect that, and you should take advantage of all the tools out there. And this is an easy one. It's a great one, and one I think that's totally overlooked. And
a lot of people actually think that you have no protection. Like, well, what's the point of making a new thing on Amazon because somebody's just going to copy it, and in 2 months, it's worthless. But what you're saying is there are multiple ways if you've added some value that's unique, and if you keep this in mind ahead of time, that you can protect.
Don't make a generic looking product. Even if you're making a product that you're taking from a generic look, do things to it that make it uniquely yours. I'm not saying you can design patent something that's already existing. That's another story. I'm just saying that when you make your version,
be a patent troll.
Yeah. The after the fact patent troll. There's problems with that theory, and we won't go into that for this. It's another level of complexity, but people are trying to do that sort of like when people try to trademark or, after the fact. But it's a great tool, and there are tools out there. So, do things to make your product look unique, and then take advantage of the fact that you've done that as a way to keep knockoffs from coming online and knocking them off. You absolutely can protect yourself. Design patents are a great tool. Copyrights are a great tool. Use them. I hope I can come back and show you the product. We're bringing an amazing product to market that'll be on the shelves very soon. We took our client from literally concept to getting them help with manufacturing, all the way to the endpoint. And we probably filed 3 or 4 design patents, 75 copyrights, and a utility patent. I mean, they're going to have an arsenal if people try to mess with them. We have stuff to work with. Unless the person infringing on them is Hasbro, they're going to be pretty well insulated. And we're really excited to bring the product to market. We feel pretty good about it.
So if you're going after something big, definitely there's options. So Paul can help you guys with that. So DMCA, most overlooked one potentially, at least right now, till the word gets out. But I thought it was the weakest, but apparently it might be the strongest. And
it might be the fastest, that's what it might be. It just might be the fastest. And,
yeah, with Amazon specifically.
Yes, exactly. Because that's what we're really trying to do. I mean, that's usually where the infringing occurs. It's on Amazon. I mean, if somebody's selling a product on Etsy, it's usually not as catastrophic and time sensitive as when they're selling it on Amazon and taking a listing. Not to say that we don't get the knocked off there too, but we need to get Amazon to respond, and there are ways to do it. And certainly, with having the force of a law firm behind you, and then taking advantage of things like the DMCA and having design patents that are registered that we can cite to, and having those rights owned in a separate company, like an IP holding company, Man, you're in the best position you can be for the fastest results. I mean, obviously, no guarantees in the law, but if you're going to bring a product to market, you just got to be smart about it. Trademark is not enough.
Oh, definitely. I would completely agree. Maybe it'll help you with hijackers on your listing only.
Exactly.
If you're doing something unique and that's going to be new to market, you want to protect that. So definitely talk to Paul if you guys got something that's worth protecting, that's going to be new and you're adding some value or something new. So, all right. Well, thanks for informing us about that and myself. That could have saved me back in the days of the eclipse and helped my life a lot easier. I would have known.
Well, that's what we're here to do. We aim to educate. I just said that. I don't know why. That sounded so cheesy. We're not a cheesy law firm.
All right. I love
cheesy law firm, I promise. We're not. Anyway, it's out there. It's been bugging me. I'm so glad to get it off my chest. I feel like I'm having a confession right now. Just like,
you're like in the dark room giving the confession.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
Yeah, it is. All right. Thanks for sharing that. And on to the next video.